momentarily. So we have, today is the 29th of March, and I have Madhav Sangini. Garima, are you in a position to read?
Yes, Mataji.
All right. And then I think I have somebody on the participants, Madhav Sangini, Suruchi, and Aruri.
Kiran Goyal, Mataji.
Kiran is already there, yeah. Aruni is there.
Hare Krishna.
And then Hare Krishna. Who else is there? Somebody reading.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Suruchi. Okay, so let's get started. Why are we getting an echo? Okay. All right, so let me just check here if we're broadcasting and we'll get started. Okay, who is there? Jyoti Mataji is there. Okay. All right. And we are broadcasting. Check that. And let's see who is in the waiting room. Okay, that's just Jyoti joining us.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Danda Pranam. Okay, so let me start sharing my screen. And if you can tell me you can see that. Can you see Bhagavad-gita 4.6?
Yes.
Mataji.
Yes,
All
we
right,
got it.
very good. Okay, so let's get started. Thank you so much for joining us this early Sunday morning to work on recitation and memorization of Bhagavad-gita select verses, which means verses spoken by Srila Prabhupada the most during his lectures. But after this big prayer to the spiritual master, Om Jnana-timirandhasya Jnananjan Shalakya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So our reading order today is going to be Madhav Sangini, Garima, Kiran Goyal, Suruchi, Aruni, and Jyoti Mataji. Did I miss anybody? Okay, maybe not. Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātma-māyayā ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātma-māyayā ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātma-māyayā ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātma-māyayā. So remember, this is not sambhavāmi. It is sambhavāmya. Okay, mya. Ajaḥ is unborn. Api is although. So aha at the end here and the a, they combine and convert the previous one, the aha, into o. So that's why we have ajo. And because this a got combined with the previous word, so we are left with just p. That's why you have the apostrophe to say it was there in the previous word. Ajo, p, sann, avyayātmā, bhūtānām, īśvaro, sann, prakṛtiṁ, svām, adhiṣṭhāya, sambhavāmy, ātmā-māyayā. So ajaḥ means unborn, api although, sann being so, avyaya without deterioration, ātmā body. So Atma word has three meanings. It can be mind, it can be body, it can be soul, so super soul, depending on the context. Bhūtānām, of all those who are born. īśvaraḥ, the Supreme Lord. Api, although. Sann, being so. prakṛtim, in the transcendental form. Svām, of myself. adhiṣṭhāya, being so situated. Sambhavāmy, I do incarnate. ātma-māyayā, by my internal energy. So we have to note that the word sambhavāmi is there, right? And then a. So when there is a after the I, then the previous one got converted into nya. So sambhavāmy, ātma-māyayā, by my internal energy. So sambhavāmi word is different. It means incarnate and doesn't mean born, right? Ja means born, right? Ajaḥ means unborn. But this is not being born as in the material sense. Incarnate means he just descends from the higher planets into our material planets as it is in the same body. And when we are born, we take on a material body. So that's the difference between birth and incarnation. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Although I am unborn and my transcendental body never deteriorates, and although I am the Lord of all living entities, by my internal energy, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. So one thing to keep in mind is that when Prabhupada is doing the translations, he might add certain things more from his own side, and he might not do a one-to-one comparison with what the synonyms are there. His purpose was to explain the Bhagavad-gita. So that's why he's done that. For example, where it says, I still appear in every millennium, right? You don't see that part over here, right? Okay, so are we ready?
Yeah, Mataji, I just have a request. The very light yellow, īśvaro, do you think you could make it darker? Because it's
sure.
very hard to see.
Here we go. Bringing in a darker color for me. Is it darker?
It's darker now, yeah.
All right. Okay, so are we ready?
Yes.
Madhav Sangini? Okay, give us the breakdown then.
Ajaḥ sann avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaro sann
You say this slowly. Say this word slowly, the yellow one.
īśvaro
Yeah.
sann prakṛtim svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
When when you all are reciting the full one, okay? When you're reciting the full one, then sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā. So this one, this one, sambhavāmy will come together. It'll be easy for you to pronounce. But when we are breaking down, sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā. That's how, just to understand the word. That's why we break it down here.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, yeah, good. Garima?
Ajopi sann avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi sann prakṛtim svām adhiṣṭhāya
So wait on this one, wait on the third one. Give me the first word again.
prakṛtim.
Yeah, slowly. Yeah.
Prakṛtim.
Yeah, it's not prakar, right? It's prakri.
Yeah, prakṛtim svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Yeah, good. Kiran Mataji?
Hare Krishna. Ajopi sann avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaro sann prakṛtim svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy sambhavāmya ātmā-māyayā.
Good.
ātma-māyayā.
Suruchi?
Yopi sann avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaro sann prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Very nice. Aruni?
जो भी सन अव्ययात्मा भूतानाम् ईश्वरोऽपि सन् प्रकृतिं स्वाम् अधिष्ठाय sambhavāmy ātma-māyayā.
Very nice. Jyoti?
Hare Krishna Mataji. जो भी सन avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaro सन् prakṛtim svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Yeah, very nice. So what is the meaning of sun?
Being so.
Being so. Very good. And what is here? What is used here for the transcendental form?
prakṛtim.
Prakṛtim.
Okay.
Prakṛtim.
Nice. And what is being used for incarnate?
Sambhavāmy.
Sambhavāmy.
Yeah, sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā. And what is ātmā-māyayā?
Internal potency.
My internal energy.
And if something doesn't have any deterioration, what will you say?
Avyayātmā.
Avyaya.
And what is unborn?
Ajaḥ.
Ajaḥ.
And all those who are born?
Ja.
Nice.
bhūtānām.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So let's go. Are you ready to pronounce the full?
Yes.
Are you ready? Are there any questions on any word? Are you good with everyone? Every word? Okay. I take that as a yes.
Okay, thanks.
Adyopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaroऽpi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā. Madhav Sangini.
Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaroऽpi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā. Those two have to combine, right? Okay. Good. Garima.
अजोऽपि सन् अव्ययात्मा भूतानाम् ईश्वरोऽपि सन् प्रकृतिं स्वाम् अधिष्ठाय सम्भवाम्यात्मा-मायया.
Very good. Kiran Mataji.
Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtāni īśvaro-api san
Bhūtānām.
bhūtānām īśvaro-api san.
Īśvaroऽpi san. So you remember I had explained that?
Oh, okay.
When there is the aha, yeah, the A.
Yeah.
When there is no A, we don't pronounce the A. Okay? All right, let's go.
Bhūtānām īśvaro-api san prakṛtim svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Yeah, it is not prakṛtim, it is prakṛtim, right? I had told that to Garima also.
Yeah.
Prakṛtim.
Prakṛtim.
Yeah.
Prakṛtim.
Prakṛtim, yeah. Just put your eyes on the word and then wait for a little while. Once your eyes have caught attention and have seen the word, then only you pronounce. And it doesn't sound that long as I'm saying it, but it's a fractional of a second it takes, but then you will always get it right. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Now, Pushpa Mataji, are you in a position to read today?
I can read.
Awesome. Okay. So, so I'll put your name there at the bottom. But we'll first have Suruchi Mataji before I jump over her, as I usually do. Suruchi.
Mataji, will you recite?
Okay.
Thank
Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātma-māyayā.
जो भी सन avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Good. Aruni?
Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Nice. Nice. Try to say bhūtānām, right? The H. Try to pronounce the H here also. Bhū and not bhūtānām. Bhūtānām īśvaropi san. Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātma-māyayā. Okay, Jyoti?
Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmyatmā-māyayā.
Okay, let's look at some of the words. This one,
prakṛtiṁ.
yeah, this was correct. The Kri part was correct, Tim was correct. And instead of saying pra, okay, say pra, soft. There is no pra, right? Now say the whole word.
prakṛtiṁ.
Yes, now you got it. Prakṛtim, right? Prakṛtim svām adhiṣṭhāya. Okay, and then let's look at the first one. Even when we are pronouncing the full form of the word, you can still go slow, right? You can still go slow and you can still look here. Avyayātmā. Yātmā.
Avyayātmā. Avyayātmā.
No. Avyayātmā. Say that again.
Avyayātmā.
There is no ayatma.
Avyayātmā.
Yeah, say that 3 times.
Avyayātmā. Avyayātmā. Avyayātmā.
Okay, now say it quickly together.
Avyayātmā.
No, why are you combining? I just said pronounce all 4 of them, but just quickly.
Avyayātmā.
Yeah.
Avyayātmā. Avyayātmā.
See, the way you're pronouncing the here, the same way you should pronounce this. Right?
Okay.
Okay. And then this is heavy. There's more pressure here. And this is heavy. There's more pressure here. Now everybody listen as I'm instructing her so that I don't have to repeat it for you. Okay, now go again on this one.
Avyayātmā.
Yeah.
Avyayātmā. Ma.
Right?
Avyayātmā.
And now say those 4 syllables together, but you should give me 4 syllables, right? Yeah. Go there again.
Avyayātmā.
Faster.
Avyayātmā. Avyayātmā. Avyayātmā.
You got it now? Ajopi san avyayātmā. Right? Every syllable is pronounced there. Okay, good. Good. Now who's coming next? Pushpa.
Hare Krishna. Ajopi sana avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Ma.
Māyayā. ātmā-māyayā.
Māyayā. Right, yeah, just keep your eyes on the syllables. Good. Okay, let's go back. Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā. Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā. Okay, I will pronounce some and you complete the sentence for me. Okay? Ajopi san
avyayātmā
bhūtānām
īśvaropi san
prakṛtiṁ
svām
adhiṣṭhāya
sambhavāmy
sambhavāmi
ātmā-māyayā
ajopi san avyayātmā
bhūtānam
bhūtānām
īśvaropi
san
prakṛtiṁ svām
prakṛtiṁ
adhiṣṭhāya
swam
sambhavāmyātmā ātmā-māyayā
ajopi san
avyayātmā
avyayātmā
bhūtānām
īśvaropi san
prakṛtiṁ
svām
adhiṣṭhāya
adhiṣṭhāya
sambhavāmy.
ātmā-māyayā.
Now I'll say the last part and you tell me the first part, right? Avyayātmā
ajopi san
īśvaropi san
bhūtānāmi
bhūtānāmi.
bhūtānām
Yeah.
bhūtānām
Bhūtānāmi.
bhūtānāma
Don't steal syllables. Adhiṣṭhāya
prakṛtiṁ
adhiṣṭhāya
ātma-māyayā.
sambhavāmya
sambhavāmya
Everybody says sambhavāmya.
sambhavāmya
All right. Okay. So now Madhav Sangini.
Ajopi san avya. I'm sorry, I'll say it one more time. Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Nice. Garima.
Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ swām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Give me the third line again.
prakṛtiṁ swām adhiṣṭhāya.
Very good. Okay. Prakṛtim, not prakartim. Kiran. Let's go.
ajopi san vai ātma-yātmā
Oh, hold on. About Ajopi san?
ajopi san avyayātmā
Yeah. Okay, good.
avyayātmā bhūtānāmīśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ swām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmyātmāyayā
Ātma-māyayā.
ātmā-māyayā.
Right. So see how I'm singing it in a particular tune, that makes it easy. Ajopi san avyayātmā. Right? You'll never get it wrong. Ajopi san avyayātmā. Say everybody.
avyayātmā
Yeah, in that tune.
avyayātmā
Yeah, in that tune. Avyayātmā.
avyayātmā
Avyayātmā.
Ātma-māyayā.
ātmā-māyayā.
ātmā-māyayā
Ātma-māyayā. Ātma-māyayā. How many syllables are there?
ātmā-māyayā.
Five.
Five, right? So you have to give five and not eat a few here and there, right? Take out everything from your mouth. Ātma-māyayā. Like that.
ātmā-māyayā.
Okay, good.
ātma-māyayā.
And whose turn was that? Who is supposed to read? Who was the last one?
My Mataji.
Okay, go ahead.
Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām ajaḥ sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Very nice. Aruni?
Ajopi sann avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi sann prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Very good. This time you did pronounce the bha here, bhūtānām. Good. Jyoti?
Ajopi sann avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi sann prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Very nice. Vishwamataji?
Ajopi san avyayātmā bhūtānām īśvaropi san prakṛtiṁ svām adhiṣṭhāya sambhavāmy ātmā-māyayā.
Nice. This one is, the first word on the third line is?
Prakṛtim.
Prakṛti. Kri. It's a re. Yeah.
Prakṛtim.
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 Prakṛtim. Yeah. Everybody say prakṛtim.
Prakṛtim
Svām adhiṣṭhāya.
svām adhiṣṭhāya.
Okay, good, very good. Yeah, so we'll stop here. So yesterday I gave a home program at the house of Neeral, Prabhu, and Khyati Mataji. And so I will post the link to the recording there. It was from the book 4 Questions Asked. And I would highly recommend that, you listen to the recording. Primarily, this one, I was sharing my screen. So even if you don't have the 4 Question Asked book with you, then I was sharing the screen so you can go to the screen and read it yourself as well. The second thing that I wanted to do is that, as those of you who are from ISV know, that we have embarked on a schedule for reading the Srimad Bhagavatam.
Chapter a day.
Yeah. Not chapter a day, because the chapters are really big. Chapter a day is for Bhagavad-gita. This is for Srimad Bhagavatam. And our world goal is to distribute 100,008 Bhagavatam sets throughout the world. And it's not just about distributing the books, it's also about reading. And if you're asking others to read, then we should also read ourselves. So you can choose to read, you can form your own groups and read together. You can set your own goals. If you are very hard pressed for time, you can say, I'm going to read one verse only from Srimad Bhagavatam. Some can read a chapter with just the translations. Do whatever you do or you can do, but stay in touch with the Srimad Bhagavatam. And so when the whole world is filled with the vibrations of the recitations from Srimad Bhagavatam, it'll have its own effect. And of course, we will be working on gathering the Lakshmi to be able to distribute, and also finding the people to whom we can give the Srimad Bhagavatam set. So if you know of your friends and families who might be interested in getting, I'll be able to arrange for some sponsored sets later, in a couple of months or so, once I gather the funds for that. But, and if you know who are people who want to support us, let me know. I'm working on, somebody is helping me work on the website so that people can go there and know more about that. So more important at this point, immediate action for all of you is to start reading the Srimad Bhagavatam. So should I read one verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam?
Yes, Haribol.
Or are you hard pressed for time? You have to leave. If you have commitments, you have to leave. That's okay.
No, it's okay. We can read one verse.
You can read one verse. Okay. So when you read the Srimad Bhagavatam, and as you continue to read it more and more, this is a verse, maybe some of you already know that. This is a verse that we first recite before we recite the Srimad Bhagavatam. And it says, before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayan, unto Nar Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. So this is because we are reading transcendental literature, and we cannot understand any transcendental literature unless the blessings come to us from the top. And that's why before we recite the Srimad Bhagavatam, we will do this. So today's verse over here is Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.4, and it's very easy. 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 2 is 4, right? So 1, 2 ka 4, like that. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato
Tato
jayam.
jayam
Narayanam, the personality of Godhead. Namaha kritya, after offering respectful obeisances. And Naram cha eva, and Narayan Rishi. So Narayanam and Narayan Rishi. Nara Uttamam, the supermost human being. Devim, the goddess. Saraswatim, the mistress of learning. Vyasam, Vyasadev, Tataha, thereafter. Jayam, all that is meant for conquering. Udirayet, be announced. Translation. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Purport by Srila Vyasadeva, purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All the Vedic literatures and the Puranas are meant for conquering the darkest region of material existence. The living being is in the state of forgetfulness of his relationship with God due to his being overly attracted to material sense gratification from time immemorial. His struggle for existence in the material world is perpetual, and it is not possible for him to get out of it by making plans. If he at all wants to conquer this perpetual struggle for existence, he must re-establish his eternal relation with God. And one who wants to adopt such remedial measures must take shelter of literature such as Vedas and the Puranas. Foolish people may say that the Puranas have no connection with the Vedas. However, the Puranas are supplementary explanations of the Vedas intended for different types of men. All men are not equal. There are men who are conducted by the mode of goodness, others who are under the mode of passion, and others who are under the mode of ignorance. The Puranas are so divided that any class of men can take advantage of them and gradually regain their lost position and get out of the hard struggle for existence. Srila Sutta Goswami shows the way of chanting the Puranas. I lost that. The way of chanting the Puranas.
This may be.
Hold on. Let me search.
This may be followed by a person who aspires.
Yeah, I can't find anything. Okay, shows the way. Okay. This may be followed. Thank you, Mataji. This way may be followed by persons who aspire to be preachers of the Vedic literatures and the Puranas. Srimad Bhagavatam is the spotless Puran, and it is specially meant for them who desire to get out of the material entanglement permanently. So if you decide to read one verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, that is all it takes for you to do that. It's not a lot of time. It just takes that much of time, right? So try to take some time out and be in touch with Srimad Bhagavatam. Being in touch with Srimad Bhagavatam brings both spiritual as well as material auspiciousness in your life. Okay. Any questions or comments?
Mataji, I have a question. If it's like a menstrual cycle a lady can still read the Bhagavatam?
Is there a circle that reads Srimad Bhagavatam? There is a circle that's...
No, she's saying the monthly cycle.
Is there no, like the chat?
periods.
No, well, there is Chat Plus. I don't know whether they are publishing Chat Plus. They've stopped publishing Chat Plus.
Mataji, she's asking, can you chant during the monthly cycle? The women.
Oh, are you asking that one? Absolutely, absolutely. This is a transcendental, and this is a misconception that people have, is that during any part, like you haven't taken a bath or you're dirty or whatever, that you should stop devotional service. Devotional service should not be stopped under any circumstances. Actually, if possible, it should be bumped up even more. Because during those times, the mind is even more agitated for some people. So it is better to calm it down. So yes, you can even touch the book. If you have from cultural momentum, if you have hesitation touching the book, then vedabase.com is going to give you
So,
electronic.
how about like cooking and worshipping God? Everyone has a different opinion about it.
Yes, yeah. Be practical, right? And for some people, it becomes very difficult to get out of the cultural settings that they are in, right? Some people just put the God to sleep and then wake them up when you think that you are ready to offer worship to them. Some people will cook and ask somebody else to cook. Some people will have, I know of somebody that her husband cooks, right? While
But
she's on
if
leave of-
ourselves cook is okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like if
there's-
you're the only one who cooks, then what to do, right? So we have to be practical. You have to be practical. Ultimately, it's about the purity. And as you continue to grow into devotional service, you will get over all these concepts, right? The idea is the purity of the thought. Purity of the thought. One way of doing it is that before you offer it, you can always pray to God that Krishna, these are the circumstances in which I am right now. I don't have a grown-up daughter who can cook, or a grown-up son who can cook, or my husband doesn't cook, something like that. And I am cooking because I want to offer this to you. Sometimes some people also do that. They will cook and they'll say, not offer it to Krishna and say, Krishna, please bless this food, because that's the purpose. Not that Krishna is hungry and he wants our food. And if you don't give him food, he'll die of hunger, right?
So
the
there
idea
is
is that-
nothing right and wrong. It's just like whatever it is in your like bhav matters, intention matters.
Absolutely, you got
Okay.
it. Bhav Grahi Janardana. Janardan, the one who is the benefactor of all the janas, of the human beings, he grahi, he takes your bhav. Even when you offer, that's why he says in 9.26, even if you offer one food, one flower and water with love and devotion, right? Because that's what he takes. That is what he needs. He doesn't need any of these material tomatoes or paneer or puris from us. We do
Like
it.
like we go to temple as well. Sometimes they have auspicious things going on. So sometimes like we think like we should not go.
You should always go to the temple. The rules of the temple are slightly stricter, more strict than the rules at home, right? Where there's flexibility. Rules of the temple are strict. And so you will take care of these considerations if you are involved in some direct service to the Lord. Like you are a pujari, you have altar duty.
Just for the darshan, we go with family.
Absolutely,
So like
you should
that's
never
nothing
stop.
to stop.
Nothing to stop you. I also have to tell you that we agonize so much, overthink. I touched it, and what about the people in the store, the grocery store, right? All kinds of people touch it. So the bottom line is that everything in this world, in this material world, is dirty.
Yeah.
Right? When there was COVID going on, there was this big thing that was going on. There was this video that got viral. That in COVID they were telling us wash your hands, right? So a person goes in the bathroom, he opens the tap and then he's washing his hands, like 15, 16 times he washes, is very clean. And then he closes the tap. And then he remembers, I've touched the tap with my dirty hands. So he opens the tap, washes his hand, then washes the tap again. And then he's very happy, he closes, and then he goes off. And as he's going out of the bathroom, he opens the door. And then he realizes, like, oh my goodness, I touched the door. It's dirty. This is the story of the material world. Everything here is dirty. Right? So anything that you touch, after that, you wipe your hand with a towel. How clean is the towel? Right? And you can just go paranoid looking at how dirty things are in this material world.
Just have the heart pure and you're all
Yeah,
good.
heart has to be pure, right? That is why you notice that after taking all the precautions that are taken in a temple to make the arti offering or the bhoga offering to the Lord, when the pujari comes to offer it, the pujari will start pronouncing mantras because mantras are subtle, they are more powerful. So what could not be cleaned by towels and hands and antiseptics then are cleaned by the mantra, and it is mind. So ultimately it goes to what is in your mind. Otherwise, we can get very much bogged down and very much confused and always guilty and, all that kind of stuff. So go with a pure heart and things will automatically fall into place for you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so are you willing to touch the Bhagavatam with your eyes today sometime?
Yes.
Definitely, absolutely.
There
Yes.
you go. Why
So
don't you
can we
go?
start from anywhere?
You can start from anywhere. Start from anywhere because you have already been reading, right? And know the Bhagavatam from the beginning till the end.
Wait, what if you
Otherwise,
haven't read the whole thing yet?
then just start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. The only thing I would say is that don't jump into 10th canto, which I don't think you will do, but people do that because they know in 10th canto there is the Ras Leela of Krishna and they want to read about the Ras Leela because it sounds very romantic, right? But trust me, there's nothing very romantic about the Ras Leela when you read the Srimad Bhagavatam. All the curiosity and the fun will die away. It's very, very, devotional when they talk about that. So, yeah. So you can start from the beginning. And you can set your own goals. I'm going to just read the translations, or I'm going to read one verse translation. I want to go pages by pages. I want to read 5 pages, 10 pages, 20 pages, 40 pages, as many as you want. You can promise for yourself. And to keep the momentum going, we have our chat group. Somebody can remind there that our own Bhakti Vrish group. Anybody can write there and say, hey, I finished reading my Srimad Bhagavatam. That will serve as a reminder for others, right? So let's do that. Okay.
We can do that every day, right?
You can do that every day. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you guys used to do that for the verses. You used to recite and record, and then slowly it went off. Slowly that process tapered off, and that's what happens. These processes taper off. In 4th chapter of Bhagavad-gita, which you're doing right now, is about that only. Thank you, Arini, for joining. It is about things getting lost, paramparas getting broken. This is what is happening. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much, dear devotees, for joining us. Have a fantastic day.
Hare Krishna.
We meet again.